Imagine earning rewards just for holding the tokens you already own. A new wave of investors is doing exactly that through crypto staking. But is it really a safe way to grow your assets? Stick around as we break down what staking is, how it works, the different ways to stake in 2025, the pros, the cons, beginner mistakes, and the latest regulatory updates that are reshaping this booming sector. Staking is the process of locking your digital tokens to a proof-of-stake (POS) blockchain to help secure the network. When you stake, you agree not to trade or sell your tokens for a set period, similar to depositing money in a long-term savings account. In return, the network pays you a reward, usually a percentage of the tokens staked. For example, if a network offers a 5% reward for a 1-month staking period and you stake 100 tokens, you could earn 5 additional tokens at the end of the period. The larger your stake and the longer you lock it up, the more likely you are to be selected as a validator and to receive higher rewards. This process is used by blockchains that rely on proof-of-stake rather than energy-intensive mining. By locking tokens, stakers help validate transactions and create new blocks, which keeps the network secure and decentralized. There isn't just one way to stake. In fact, 2025 offers several options, each with its own complexity and reward potential. Active versus passive staking. According to recent guides, staking falls into 2 broad categories. Active staking means operating validator hardware and directly participating in network consensus. It typically yields higher rewards but requires technical know-how. Passive staking involves simply locking tokens to support the network without actively validating blocks. It's easier, but generally offers lower yields. Delegated staking. You can delegate your tokens to a validator node operated by someone else. The validator shares rewards with you, and you keep ownership of your tokens. This option is great for users who don't want the technical burden. Pool staking. Small holders can join a pool where multiple investors combine tokens to increase their chance of earning rewards. Rewards are divided proportionally among pool members. Exchange or custodial staking. Many exchanges now offer built-in staking services. They handle the technical side, but you rely on the platform's security. Liquid staking. In this rapidly growing category, stakers receive a liquid staking token, LST, representing the locked asset. You can trade or use this LST in DeFi applications while still earning rewards on the underlying asset. Native, delegated, SaaS, and liquid, expanded view. Some guides further classify staking as running your own validator, delegating to an existing validator, using staking as a service platforms, or participating in liquid staking. The choice depends on how hands-on you want to be and your tolerance for platform fees. Let's walk through a typical staking process. The first step is choosing a cryptocurrency that supports staking. Tokens running on POS networks such as Ethereum, Cardano, or Solana are common choices. Next, you acquire the token and decide on your staking method: solo staking, delegating, using a SaaS platform, or participating in a pool. Once your tokens and platform are selected, you lock your coins into the network. Validators are randomly chosen to verify transactions. Those with larger and longer stakes have higher chances of being selected, ensuring they have skin in the game. Rewards are issued at regular intervals, often in the same token you staked. However, rewards are not guaranteed. Network congestion, validator mistakes, or protocol changes can delay or reduce payouts. Why do so many investors stake? The appeal includes several benefits. Passive income. Staking allows you to earn rewards on tokens you intend to hold for the long term. Potential price appreciation. If the token's price rises while staked, your rewards may become more valuable. Network security and efficiency. By staking, you help secure the network and increase transaction capacity, participation, and governance. Active stakers may earn voting power in network governance decisions. Lower carbon footprint. Staking supports proof-of-stake networks, which are more energy efficient than proof-of-work mining. Staking is not risk-free. Consider these disadvantages before diving in. Limited liquidity. Your tokens are locked during the staking period, so you can't trade or access them quickly. Price volatility. Crypto markets are highly volatile. The value of your staked tokens and rewards can fall sharply during the lockup. Slashing penalties. Validators or pools that violate network rules may lose a portion of the staked assets. Inflation risk. When many users receive staking rewards, token supply can inflate, diluting value. Technical complexity. Successful staking may require technical knowledge and equipment. Platform and custody risk. Staking through exchanges or platforms introduces counterparty risk. Hacks or failures could jeopardize your assets. New stakers often make avoidable mistakes. Here are common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Insufficient research. Beginners sometimes stake lured by high yields without understanding how staking works or the associated risks. Always research the protocol's rules and reputation before committing funds. Ignoring volatility. Some investors forget that the token price can drop dramatically while their assets are locked. Never stake more than you can afford to see temporarily decline in value. Overlooking lockup periods. Not considering how long tokens will be locked can lead to liquidity crises when you need funds urgently. Compromising security. Neglecting security practices such as hardware wallets or trusted platforms can expose your funds to hacks. Underestimating slashing risks. Operating your own node without adequate skills can lead to slashing penalties. Neglecting tax implications. Staking rewards may be taxable income, so keep records and consult a professional. Staking. Too much. Don't rely solely on staking for investment returns. It should be part of a diversified portfolio. Regulation is catching up with staking in a big way. In May 2025, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, issued guidance clarifying that solo staking, delegated staking and custodial staking, when tied directly to a network's consensus process, do not qualify as securities offerings. Rewards earned from validating transactions are considered compensation for services, not profits from another party's efforts. This clarity encourages validators, node operators, and retail investors to participate without fear of violating securities laws. In August 2025, the SEC extended this clarity to liquid staking. It stated that issuing staking receipt tokens, which represent ownership of staked assets and any rewards, is not a securities offering provided the tokens operate within the guidance. Liquid staking services like Lido and Jito no longer need to register with the SEC as long as they merely administer staking and don't promise guaranteed yields. The guidance also notes that if providers take on additional managerial roles, such as guaranteeing returns, those arrangements could still be regulated. Why does this matter? Legal clarity removes a major cloud of uncertainty for staking services and investors. It paves the way for staking to be included in proposed spot Ethereum ETFs, and signals that regulators are willing to collaborate rather than clamp down on this innovation. However, the SEC still draws a line. Yield farming schemes that aren't tied to network consensus, bundled products with guaranteed returns, and centralized platforms disguising lending as staking remain outside legal bounds. Following good practices, such as transparent custody, avoiding guaranteed returns, and ensuring activities support network consensus, helps keep your staking compliant. Crypto staking in 2025 is both an opportunity and a challenge. When done correctly, it offers passive income, network participation, and a greener alternative to proof of work. Recent SEC guidance has opened the door wider by confirming that genuine staking tied to network consensus is not a securities offering, and by approving certain liquid staking arrangements. But remember, staking is not risk-free. Lockup periods, price volatility, slashing penalties, and platform risks mean that careful research and diversification are essential. If you're considering staking, start small, understand the token and platform you're using, and stay informed about regulatory changes. Avoid common mistakes by educating yourself, planning for lockup periods, securing your assets, and diversifying your portfolio. With the right approach, staking can be a rewarding part of a long-term crypto strategy. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to Express Econ Geo Finance Insights and leave a comment below. Tell us your thoughts on staking.